Alright guys, today I'm going to be going over the best movement settings so you won't ever need a movement guide ever again. I'm going to be playing a game, I'll be showing you guys the movement in the shooting range, and I'm going to show you some settings. I'm not going to go over the settings that much because I already made a video on it, but anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so as I said, I'm only going to go over this quickly because, you know, I've already done a settings video on all of this, but in case you didn't watch it, check it out. Sensitivity 1.9, I'm on controller, so that should be in the title. That it's a controller video, but 1.9 sensitivity for controller. You also want to go into your Roblox settings and you want to put a 2.2 so you can see it in the lobby. That won't affect your game though. ADS sensitivity multiplier 0.85. Not that it matters that much for movement, but usually it is around 0.6, which will limit you from strafing and having that sensitivity faster when you're aiming down sights, so I guess it counts towards movement. FOV, the biggest one, 120. As you can see, my screen is zooming in. Let me do a quick demonstration. This is how it looks when I'm slide canceling around on 80 FOV, and then let me change it real quick to 120. Now look how much faster it looks I'm going. Look at that. Hold on, wait. Look at that. How much faster is that? It's actually not faster at all, it just looks faster, which will help you with your movement, make you feel more confident. Anyway, the last setting I'll be going over is actually a setting that is under your crosshair. So you can go ahead and copy my crosshair. Obviously, I did my crosshair in my settings video. You can go check that out. But you don't want too big of a crosshair. It'll obstruct most of your screen, and it's just not good if you want to be moving around a lot. Just because you want to lock onto your opponents, and it's gonna be hard. You're gonna be moving around a lot. You're not gonna get that good shots off with still moving around because you're going to need to center more and slow it down. But with a small crosshair, you can do all of that. So on to step 2 of this video, which is actually showing you the movement in the shooting range, and then I'll be going into a 1v1 to show you how good this movement is. Alright guys, so here we are in the shooting range. Now, if you are going to be obviously doing movement in games, you want to have at least one weapon that gives you the double jump capability. So let me just go through them real quick. For your primary weapons, there's actually only one gun that gives you a double jump, but you could also use RPG and grenade launcher, because if you blow yourself up or shoot the missile or whatever you want to call it on the ground close to you, it'll launch you in a different direction, and it's good for movement. You can combo it, but bow is the only one here that has a double jump capability. For this one, for the secondary, daggers is the only one that has double jump capability, so equip that. For this one, knife is the only one that has double jump capability. And for your utilities, nothing has double jump capability, but I like to use grenade because you can launch yourself. Now, first person, go equip it. If you don't have the option to, then don't worry about it. But first person is probably the best for movement, just because it looks like you're moving faster, gives you more confidence. Anyway, let's get started with this. So, combo, you can double jump. Hold on, my L button's not working, guys. This happens a lot. Let me just cycle a bit. Alright, it's back. Alright, so you can actually combo 3 times, and I was actually mistaken. The knife doesn't give you double jump, but it actually makes you move faster. So this will help you hit backstabs pretty easily, as I did second try, even though I don't use knife that much. Now if you hit a bounce pad, I don't have the bounce pad actually, but if you do, you can combo with the double jump. And as you can see, I just went flying with my nade. And now if you are on a roof like I just was, you want to be jumping down, but instead of jumping down, you want to slide off like this and then jump in the middle of your slide, which will give you a lot of movement, which is really helpful. And yeah, obviously the combo double jump into the shots, really good. Obviously, as I said before, sorry if I'm stumbling, but as I said before, small crosshair, you can move more, you got better aim, all around better. Another thing you can do is you can actually nade yourself up. It didn't work because you're in shooting range. If you're in an actual map, you can do that. You can throw the grenade at the ground, and if you memorize how fast it'll go, then you can jump at the perfect time. And then when you jump, try to demonstrate this without an actual nade. So let's say, and then you can double jump here, and then you can double jump again. I already used my double jump on my bow, though, so it doesn't work. And yeah, this is also very good for strafing, because obviously you have 2 double jumps, but you can't reuse them in the air. So just be careful for that, and also can help you skip going through areas like this. For example, instead of going around this whole corner, I can just go and I can just double jump, and get completely around it. Or you can actually slide and double jump once if you don't want to use both double jump weapons. And yeah, it can also help you. So I'm not going to be going over the RPG and the grenade launcher because they're pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, let's get into the 1v1 so I can actually show you. Alright guys, so I am trying to do this video all in one take. That's why I just stopped here just to get a second to talk. So if you do hear me stumbling or messing up my words or not saying stuff properly, it is because I'm trying to get this in one take because I have stuff to do today and I really want to get this video out. So yeah, that's why. So he picked Crossroads, which is not a bad map. I mained Crossbow. Or he picked Crossroads, sorry if I mispronunciated that. I mained Crossbow, so I'm going to be using that. And obviously I'm going to use the daggers, and I'm going to be using the, what's it called? Battle Axe is actually pretty good for movement, but I'm going to use Scythe because there's a lot of tall structures. And then I'm going to be using Subspace Strip Mine just because there's more space to move. So as you can see, you can just slide everywhere. Now, the point of this game is not to win, guys. I'm just trying to demonstrate movement here, guys. So if I do end up losing, that's why. Also, if you double jump on stairs, it'll give you a bit more height. It'll just take longer, so try to avoid double jumping on stairs. And a nice strategy that you want to use, not completely related to movement, but if you are on like a peak hold or a ledge or something like this, you could sort of dive back or slide back and get some movement out of that, which is actually a very nice tactic. Obviously Scythe, I didn't go over that either, but it's also a very good movement weapon. Now I'm only going to be doing 2 rounds of this game, just because 5 rounds will be too long, unnecessarily. Just trying to show you guys movement, not skill right now. So yeah, there we go, he got the kill. But now I'm going to be showing you a different gun, because I think I need to. Just showing you guys Crossbow, because if you aren't maining bow, then you're probably not going to use it, because it's not the easiest gun to use. So, yeah, I mean, pretty easy to understand that. So, that's why I wasn't using it, just because a lot of people don't use bow, but as you can see, the nice thing about nade launcher over the RPG is that you can hit shots, and you can move. RPG, you got 1 shot, then you gotta reload. This gun, you can go like this, hit shot, hit another shot, if you're lucky. Then I usually like to hit a Molotov, drop down. I like to double jump myself out with the grenade launcher because it's actually very helpful. Puts you up a little bit further. As you can see the movement here. I like to swipe away right after I hit it. It just gives you, hit the grenade launcher shot, it just gives you a slight bit movement more, just if you're trying to move to a certain direction. Like, I'm going up there, right? But if I go like this, I'm going sort of backwards. And if I swipe the other way, I'll go forwards more, instead of just going up. So yeah, that's why I do that. Hit the Molotov and get the win. So I'm going to be showing you one more round just with the bow and everything I showed you guys, just to show you the ideal loadout. Because grenade launcher might not be the best in certain maps most of the time, so I'll just be showing you. Oh, and also satchel. I forgot to go over this. Satchel jump. You just gotta basically put a satchel down, press slide jump into it, press your aim button, and then just spam R2, L2 when you're in the air, and you'll get that off. So he's using crossbow again, and he has range here. So guys, what do you do here? You just want to double jump across. You can hit some movement tricks if you want. Now he's still camping there. He knows I'm going to go underneath, but the thing that he doesn't know is that I'm peeking out the whole time, because you can actually peek and you can shoot on ladders, which is very useful. So using my movement to my advantage right here. Now, I'm not very good with the bow. I don't main it. I don't use it at all, actually, anymore. So that's why I'm not hitting my shots right now. But just trying to show you guys the movement here. On this little part, you can do a double jump and you'll get out. A lot of people don't know that, and as you can see, he's underneath now. If I reacted quicker and I didn't show you guys that, he would have no idea where I was. Just got a knife. Obviously, you can move all over the place, but, you know, he just in the corner. So, yeah, that's the game. I'm gonna try and finish this off and save my streak, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.